That I recognize. That's been here for a year. You know what? I've been doing the show for like a year. That's pretty cool.
Hey!
You know, I look at myself on the couch and I think I kind of blend in with the couch. I need to get like a hoodie that's like got the floral green and orange and, you know, the 70s, you know, bedspread pattern.
Then you won't, then you'll blend in a
totally.
lot.
Yeah. You'll see my face talking, but you won't see the rest of me because I'll be fully blended.
Yeah.
You know, like those internet scientist dude things. You ever see those? They're called Will It Blend?
Yeah.
Dude's got blender. He's got safety goggles, a super industrial blender, and he's got a lab coat. And he sticks his cell phone in the blender. Will it blend?
They're not real scientists.
And he turns the cell phone into powder.
Well,
which is utterly amazing.
It's Monday. It's your daily hour with me, and we're on TV.
Yes.
It's so you can tell it's Monday because Dan's here every Monday, and
I've been consistent now, haven't I?
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. What happens on the program? Turn on the machines and we start talking. We talk for an hour, and we're doing that. We've already started. Dan gets it right off the bat. Gets going with that.
Oh yeah, because I got a lot to say.
Oh yeah.
It's not really very important, but I still have to say it.
All right. Well, what do you have to say today, Dan?
Well, I laugh at my own jokes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's such a, I don't know about that. What kind of person laughs at their own jokes? A dork. Yeah, that's the kind of person. I'm a dork.
You watch Mondays?
You know what? I don't watch myself on the shows much. Usually, I teach a class, right? After I get done here, I have to run up to the station, teach a class, doing studio class. And, I get to direct tonight. I'm directing the Mission Nonprofit. Anyway, so I do that, and, I get home, at some point, and I get busy doing something, and by the time I remember to turn on the TV and watch the show, it's like 12:31 in the morning.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so you missed it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been catching parts of the reruns from
At
last
2
year.
a.m.?
Yeah.
What's happening last year?
Well, I haven't seen one in a few days. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Is that
oh,
a
yeah,
message?
read the message.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and play it.
All right.
Hey, this is Cedar. Did I leave my phone on your show?
You did.
Can't find it. So if you see it, I guess call Rihanna and let her know. Rihanna, I mean,
I was sitting on it. I was sitting on his phone and it was buzzing.
Yeah, Freddie left his phone here too. We should call. Yeah, see, we have all these phones. They both left their phones here last night. So you guys got to get your phones.
How can you leave your phone?
They left 2 phones here.
How does a person leave their phone? How do you forget your phone? How
is
that? It's like forgetting your keys, right? It's like I don't know. It just seems I don't know. Hey, do these things work?
No.
No. So how do we know we're coming through? How do we know?
You just gotta know. We can hear it. We're monitoring.
Okay, so the fact that it's coming through the speakers tells us that it works.
Yeah, this is what we.
The speakers are an output.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you hear what's on the monitors.
Hey, you've reached Freddie.
That's playing
Dover.
through the DVD or the thing right there.
Right
Freddie's not there because he can't answer his phone. It's right there.
Yeah, but it didn't ring. Is it turned off?
I don't know what happened there. We have to call Brianna and tell because that's what if they want to get their phones back. They gotta come here soon. Oh, you don't have a cell phone?
No, I don't. Well, I do, but it doesn't work. I need to get a new one I can text with.
You couldn't text your phones? You can't text with it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Brianna.
Hey, Brianna.
Yeah, hey, you guys, it's the program.
Yeah, the
Oh.
program.
Oh, I think Freddie's calling.
Program.
Are you calling on the computer? Wait.
Oh, it's the program. It's
Yeah.
the program. They're on the phone.
She's
Wait.
telling,
Hello,
She's telling people.
Freddie.
Freddie.
Hello.
Oh, Freddie.
Hello. Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Freddie?
Freddie.
this is Cedar.
Oh, it's Cedar. Where's Freddie? Freddie's on the other line.
Awesome.
Hey,
You got my
Cedar.
phone?
Wait,
Cedar.
hold on for a minute.
Yeah, I was sitting
Hello.
on
Hey,
it.
hey, Freddie.
Freddie?
No, he's gone there. Oh wait. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Cedar. Hey, Cedar.
What?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Cedar. I was sitting on your phone,
This
and
is
it was
Cedar.
what?
This is Cedar. Did you find my phone?
Yeah, we found it, and we have Freddie's phone too.
Cedar.
Yes, awesome.
I was sitting on
Can
your
I come and
phone.
get it?
Yeah.
I was sitting on your phone, and it was
Alright, I'm gonna come over and get it then.
Where's
buzzing
Freddie?
my ass.
Freddie's here too. I'll get Freddie's too.
We have his phone. He tried to call us at the same time.
Awesome. I'll be over soon.
Identicals.
Okay.
See you
Alright,
soon.
bye. Thanks.
Oh, here comes Cedar. He's gonna come pick up his phone.
Cedar's coming on the program.
He's got an American phone. We should take a picture before I.
You know, when I look at that, I feel all patriotic and shit.
Yeah. You
Not
had to take
really.
a picture. Well. Yeah, this is something you do. So that was the voicemail we got today. It was from them trying to find their phone. So what else happened? What happened to you the last week, Dan? Anything exciting?
Well, there was the 25th anniversary thing that happened last night. We set up the whole station, got decorations, bought hundreds and hundreds of dollars in food. And
Whoa.
you know those little roundy sandwich things with the cream cheese and the meat and the spinach or lettuce or whatever's in the you know, they're little roundy things. You ever eat those?
Sandwiches?
Well, they're not really sandwiches; they're wraps, right? But they're these they're like a burrito, but they have cream cheese and lettuce and meat and cheese in them, or something.
Bagels?
Yeah. No. No. You take a bunch of tortillas, right?
Yeah.
And you make a line of them, and you kind of stick them over each other, and then you put crap in the middle, and then you roll it. You roll it in a big long tube.
Sushi?
And then, well, no, but it's sort of like, they're like nori rolls, they're like sushi rolls, but the wrap is tortilla, and it's got cream cheese and lettuce and meat in them. And you'll get this big platter of them. They'll cut them into like these
Yeah.
things, and you pick them up and you eat them, and they're also good. Yeah. So there were those. There were croissant sandwiches
Oh,
with a shitload of meat and cheese and stuff in them.
those are good.
Well, there wasn't really maybe it was just a buttload as opposed to a shitload. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff, and so the sandwich itself is a croissant. There were entire trays of shrimp. Those
Whoa.
great big, well, prawns actually. Big trays of prawns, and you dip the prawn in the cocktail sauce, and you eat the prawn, and then you eat everything but the little crusty tail, the little chitin tail, little tail thing. You don't eat that. You can eat that, but I wouldn't recommend it because it, you know, will stab your mouth because it's, you know, the hard shell-like structure. It's a shellfish after all. And entire plates of grapes.
Yeah.
And 2 different beverages. One was cranberry, one was apple.
Wow.
And coffee. And cupcakes. Tons
You eat
of
all that food?
No. I eat as much shrimp as I could stuff down my gullet.
How many shrimps can you eat?
Oh, I think I ate 20 or 30.
30 shrimp.
Yeah, they're low carb, man.
Yeah.
I can eat all I want of those.
You're gonna get gout.
Really? How come?
Yeah, from too much shrimp.
Shrimp will give you gout?
If you eat too much shrimp, yeah.
How? How does
Oh,
that
it's-
happen? Why?
There's iodine. You put iodine in it.
They put iodine in the shrimp, or the shrimp naturally have iodine?
I think both, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, I
look
know
out. You can
seaweed-
just eat
seaweed-
tons of shrimp.
Well, the last time I ate that much shrimp was like years ago. It's been a long, long time. I don't normally eat
You
a
gotta
lot
look
of
out for
shrimp.
gout.
Okay, I will try not to get the gout.
Yeah. Gout is bad.
I didn't realize you get that from the iodine.
Yeah.
I will have to research that shit. I did eat 2 little tiny cupcakes. 2 little tiny ones. They were very small. I can do those. So, yeah. Oh, and they had cookies. And anyway, so what happened is it was a meeting that went on for about an hour, and we talked about stuff, and Dad talked about the next big thing that's happening at the station. We are redoing the control room. It's going to be completely redone.
What?
And we are getting a new curtain in Studio A. We've had the same equipment for 16 years.
Yeah.
I think longer than that. I think some equipment was brought over from the old station, right?
Yeah.
And they just, plugged it in, turned it on, made it fit.
They're getting rid of the old machines there, and the old cameras and stuff.
Well, the station is going to get new HD cameras for the studio.
Whoa.
And probably with that, because the cameras in the studio are exactly the same as the ones in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 6 cameras. Now imagine if you spend $25,000 per camera. So to get 6, that's $150,000, without not counting sales tax.
So you're gonna get a HD mixers and stuff too?
I don't know. I do not make such decisions. I just know that we're getting 6 new HD cameras because that's all they sell now.
Yeah.
We have to have them. We got to keep up with the times.
There's no point of getting HD cameras if you don't get HD mixers. So.
Well, we'll probably get HD mixers then.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
The other thing is we're getting a whole new control room situation. Like right now, the graphics are made by 486 DOS. It's a little thing. It runs on this little computer. It's the only one. It takes floppies, right?
Whoa.
The 3 1/4 floppies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ancient. It's not really ancient, right? I mean,
It's pretty. It's from the 80s.
well, yeah, it's ancient by technology standards, but you think 15 years, that's not that long ago.
Yeah, it's been a big digital revolution.
Well, you're 20 something, right?
Yep.
So it was made when you started school.
Yeah, that's pretty old. I mean, for video equipment, our stuff is that old.
Yeah. Yeah, and the older you get, the 15 years is less and less significant. It's less, has less of an impact.
Yep.
It's not as doesn't seem like such a stretch of time. So, what else happened? Not much.
Yeah.
I have a boring life.
Oh wow.
I get home and I'm in my little safe place, right? It's quiet, can do what I want, paint a little, make some food, play on the computer, do a little cleaning, nice and quiet. I like that.
You painting?
Yeah.
Painting new things after your mural?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I was painting on 2 different paintings. I had 2 very different paintings I was working on. And then the mural came along, and that's a paid gig, so I'm going to work on the mural until it's done. So I finished the mural, and now I'm back to doing the painting. I pulled out all the Borg cube stuff for a while. I was working on that. I set the painting on one side of my table and all the Borg stuff on the other side of the table. Glued all kinds of greeblies on the surface, worked on the inside, finished the chamber where the little Borg sphere goes. I didn't finish the sphere though. I put it away. It was a mess. I couldn't deal with the mess anymore. I need to finish this painting. One of the paintings is going to be a Christmas gift. So, because I have an adopted little sister. She's not my real little sister, but we adopted each other. I'm her big brother. So they're coming down for Christmas to hang out for a night. And, well, not on Christmas, but probably in a week or two. So I got to finish this and have it ready and then wrap it, give it to her. I finished the frame for it. I just got to finish the little nude girl. Little nude. So yeah, little of this.
Drawing
little
lewd nudes?
No, not lewd. I've done lewd though. This one's tasteful. She's like rising from the ground, you know, and a leg is raised so it covers her
Crotch?
soul patch. Yes, her crotch is
pubes?
covered. Yep, covers the pubes.
All right, let's call McDonald's here in Cannonsburg.
But you see her boobies though.
Dan's drawing boobs.
Yep, painting boobs.
McDonald's, this
Hey.
is Karen. May I help you?
McDonald's, do you guys have the pumpkin pies?
No, I'm sorry. We're on custard.
You're on what?
Custard. Holiday custard pies.
Call custard in the pie?
Yeah.
What is that like coconut cream pie?
No, it's just a vanilla custard inside a shell with some sprinkles on it.
And what kind of sprinkles?
I'm sorry?
Chocolate sprinkles?
No, just regular rainbow.
Just sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Dan's gonna fall. Oh, yo, come in. Dan fell down for a second, though. Dan tripped. It's cold outside. Dan fell down again. He's fallen down. He did. He fell down. He fell down before.
I did not fall down, god damn it. I tripped. I almost fell.
He fell before, I think. Was that in here?
No, I
Go let them in. It's cold. It's cold outside.
Oh, okay.
You gotta watch I think they can come inside the hallway, though. Maybe they're out there in the hallway. Dan fell down, though. He tripped before. Here comes Cedar. Oh, it's Cedar. You come to get your phone? It's right there. Freddie left his phone, too. He knows that. He knows that happened.
You want to talk on the program for a while?
Which one's Freddy's?
This one.
Whoa, weird.
Yeah, why did you guys both leave your phones? What happened?
I don't know. I was texting, and so I think that's why I left mine.
Yeah.
I don't know why Freddy left his. He kind of does that anyways.
He just
So,
leaves his phone?
Yeah, it was both of us.
Oh, where's the mic? Here.
Your phone.
Oh. What up? Yeah, they left their phone.
Okay, so.
I only got 15 minutes on the meter, so.
Okay, so your phone, I was sitting where you are, and I was sitting on your phone, and it was buzzing.
Oh no.
And it was really bizarre because
buzzing up a storm. I kept calling it because I was wondering where it was.
Yeah, well, I was like feeling this weird sensation. It felt kind of good.
Oh, I wonder if it was buzzing because the battery was out. Because it claims that the buzzer isn't even on.
It was buzzing.
Maybe that was Freddy's
Yeah,
phone.
yeah, because
Freddy's phone was on the ground.
Huh. I don't know. My phone's kind of crazy.
Well, it was going. Oh.
It'll buzz.
Oh.
Your phone will buzz for no reason.
Yeah, it'll buzz for no reason, and then sometimes it won't buzz when it's supposed to.
Whoa.
So it's always full of confusion.
Yeah, it was. And then, yeah, and I didn't know what it was, and then it's like, okay, quiet. Can you hear that? And then you hear this quiet little.
Well, I'm glad it's here. I was really worried.
How does someone forget their phone? How does this happen?
You just leave it.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I was cold as soberness, and it just, I don't know why I left it. I can see why drunk people leave their phones places.
You can't. Yeah, but you can't know why you leave things places. That's how it happens.
This one's
You don't
buzzing
know.
now too. It's an alarm.
Freddy's got an alarm. He's gonna.
Time to get up.
And
Yeah.
he has 4 missed calls.
Yeah.
He misses time.
Most of them are from you guys.
You know. we just tried to call him a bunch of times on the thing right now. So.
Yeah. I'm glad you called his computer. That was convenient.
Yeah. Oh, should we try to call his computer again? He's gonna be there.
He's not there.
Oh, he's off the computer now.
They're at I think they're all getting parking permits so they can park on the street.
Whoa.
Because they keep getting tickets at their house, even though they could have got permits months ago.
Really? They get tickets?
Yeah. You can't park there during the day for more than 2 hours in South Capitol unless you have a permit.
That sucks. I keep forgetting to call the dream phone.
Here's a useful reminder.
Yeah, but when I get home, I'll forget to call.
Maybe you should set an alarm on your phone.
Yeah, if you setting an alarm on your phone, and the best thing is to set an alarm on your phone for having to make phone calls, because it rings and then you grab it and then it's like make a phone call using the thing that's ringing. So.
Yeah. So we got a Christmas tree just now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a big one. Well, it's not that big. It's 6.5 feet.
Well, that's pretty big.
I was actually going for like an 8-footer, but I'm really bad at measuring.
Did you chop it down
Yep.
in the woods?
We went to the U-Cut tree farm.
Nice.
Yeah, wood trees are cool, but there's not many branches.
Doug fir, noble fir,
Doug fir.
grandis.
Did you use an axe?
No, we used a saw.
Yeah, they
like
give you
a-
saw.
Yeah, they let you borrow a saw, and then you cut it down and drag it over there, and then they put it through the shaker, and it shakes all the needles off.
Nice.
And then he cut the end again to make it flat, because I also sawed it really crookedly. It's hard when you're down there, you know. So it
Yeah.
got shorter and shorter, and then it ended up being 6.5 feet. But it looks good in the living room.
Wow.
I think it will be framed really nicely by the front window, so when people walk by, they'll be like, oh, look at that pretty tree.
What kind of lights, decorations do you guys got?
We don't have anything yet. I'm going to the store right now, actually, to get lights.
Oh, we have a
And-
big box full of Christmas lights.
What? Where?
Maybe we should test them out. Where is the box?
Here?
Yeah, is it right over there?
Oh.
Go test
Totally.
them out. I don't know if they work, but we can try them out. We're gonna see if these Christmas lights work.
These old ones are hard because they're really fickle, but if theirs does not work, that'd be cool.
Are any
Yeah, I
of
don't know.
them,
I don't know if they function or
are
not.
any
But
of
they're.
them LED?
I have no idea. They're. You see them? They're in that box. They're in one of those boxes.
I see them. I feel like I can't use LED lights until they get their whole flicker thing figured out. Have you noticed that? They
Yeah.
seem like they're flickering really fast, which they are, but they need to flicker at a different
about
rate, so
about
they,
30 times a second.
it's not fast enough for my eyes.
Yeah, yeah. It's
You can
like,
see them?
Fluorescence.
You can see the flicker.
I can only
Well,
see it when I move my eyes. If I'm just staring at them, I can kind of
Or if you
feel it,
swing
but
them
I can't
around,
really
yeah,
see it.
you
But if
can-
they're moving, I can
yeah.
see it.
Whoa.
I think it's
They-
not just me too, so I
No,
hope
it's
they
not
figure
just
that
you.
out because I want to use LED lights. I believe in LEDs, but the flicker just I can't handle it.
I didn't never seen a flicker. Maybe I can't see. Maybe I'm seeing slower than you guys. I like
Or you have a better persistence of vision.
my mind is slow.
You know, you're still
Or worse, or one.
like Kenny. So the TV is flickering at 60 times a second, and if you put your hand in front of the TV and move it around, it looks like it's there.
Oh, that's because of the cameras are bad.
Well, also the TV itself flashes on and off and on and off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so when you move around, like you stick a fan in front of the TV,
I've seen it.
the blades of the fan are at different places when the TV flashes on and off. So
Or like a rubber band. Looks real cool.
Yeah.
If you twang a rubber band. Those lights look really great, but they're pretty much clear. I think I want to get colored
Oh,
ones.
they are? I don't know. I never tried them. You can, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
What's in there? Maybe we should put them behind us, though. Here, let's grab some of those lights.
Yeah,
And
that'd be cool.
we'll stick up some on the
yeah, the
on
minis
program.
the minis don't flicker. So
What do these lights do? Yeah,
yeah, those
we're
are
gonna do
minis.
we're doing Hanukkah this year. We're not gonna do Christmas.
Well, you guys do 12 days of gifts then. You got to give someone a gift
Uh,
every day for 12 days.
What day today is not? Yeah, we're not in the holidays yet. We're still in the
Well,
middle.
you better get busy and get
in
to
the
the
middle of
store
the
and buy
thing.
plastic crap from China
Yeah,
to give gifts.
I'm not giving anything. We'll go to the dollar store. We can
you
do
can
some more.
give them. You can give them crap.
Where's the raffle? We have all these boxes. What do I do with all these tape boxes? You guys want some tape boxes? Where's
there's
the?
there's a plug-in right there on the floor.
Oh, let's see if it works. Nope. Nope. Garbage. Those are we should throw those away. I don't even know where these came from, but those ones didn't work.
You know the plug is good?
The plug is good because
Okay.
the other things are plugged into it.
I'll check the fuse too.
Oh, whoa, there's a fuse.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a little fuse in them. Sometimes what they're supposed to do.
Cedar knows all about this stuff. Here, move over here, Cedar, a little bit and see what the fuse looks like.
Yeah, they're a little tiny thing.
He's going to check the fuse.
I think I'm going to need to get my knife out to check it. It's really small.
Cedar has a knife on him. He's going to check the fuse with it.
It's a little bit bigger than a grain of rice.
Whoa.
It's a lot easier on the bigger lights because you just slide them out with your finger.
You know, I've never replaced a fuse on these. I've seen them. They all come with them.
Wow.
Buy 'em. Yeah, and also you need to check, like, see this light right there?
Yeah.
See this? That one's burnt out.
So you can't use
It's
it.
black. Well, they're made so that if the light does burn out, it doesn't turn off the entire string.
Oh,
That's
right.
the way they used to be. They used to be.
Also, what's cool is a lot of times they come with an extra fuse in the
Yeah.
plug.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, in the plug, really?
Yeah. I think this. I
That'd
can't
be
tell if this
convenient.
has 2 fuses or if one's an extra. I think it's might have 2 fuses, but the big ones definitely come with an extra in the plug usually.
Wow. I've never. I guess I don't think I've ever really used Christmas lights that much.
Yeah, I use Christmas lights all the time. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I really.
They seem nice. Let me get some of those LEDs. I like those LEDs. I really want to buy a LED light bulb, but I don't know if they flicker in a crazy way that you can't see correctly.
You know what? You might be. My thing went out. You might be able to use the fuse of a different string.
Yeah, one of these fuses is definitely blown. You can compare them. One of those is blown and one isn't.
It's pretty obvious which one is which.
It's blacked out. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
So we got to get some of these fuses, huh?
Yeah, it looks like this one requires 2 fuses.
Yeah,
So
and they got to be the right amps.
Let me try to
The
get
right
a fuse out of
voltage.
another one though. That's a good idea, Dan.
All right. Or see if the other ones, if they work, then don't take out the fuse, though.
Yeah, just make sure it's the same kind of string because there are different amperages
yeah, we
and
don't want the
voltages and
cushion
crap.
on fire.
Whoa.
Do you have the good fuse? All right, I'll keep that in here.
So here's some fuse, yeah. That's pretty crazy. It's a 8-volt fuse, huh?
Let's see that. I've never seen that. That's wild, man.
You gotta open it up the fuse, looking inside there.
Here, I'll hold this. Okay.
Well, hey, let's call Chelsea. She's supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll see if she's gonna show up.
That is so wild. You know, it's like you know about a thing. You understand how the thing works and why it's there and shit. And then you can open the thing up.
Oh, those ones work, and they're green.
I like green. Well, there we have a keeper. Wait, you got to stick him in front of the camera, so we can.
This is Chelsea's
That's a
voicemail.
big
Leave
stream.
a message. Bye.
You gotta
Oh.
switch.
There, yeah. Here's the put.
There you go. Yeah.
Whoa! Look at the tracers.
Ooh, pretty lights.
All right. Well, what happened, Chelsea? You're supposed to be on the show tomorrow. Call us back. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know if that message worked out. Whoa! That whole box is full of the lights, huh? It's a long string of them.
Probably one of those 120 string lights.
We got so many lights. It's hard to untangle them. Well,
That's pretty cool. Where'd you get the box of Christmas lights? Where'd you get it?
they came with the videos. I got a box of videos, and then the box was only half full of videos, and it was half full of Christmas lights.
Well, that's kind of fortunate.
They've been sitting there for a long time. Here, let's call this McDonald's in Pennsylvania. In Tunkhannock. It's a
Tunkanunk?
Tunkhannock.
Tunkanuk. Tunkanuk.
Let's get a McDonald's. How may I help you?
Hey, McDonald's, do you guys have those pumpkin pies?
No, we don't.
Oh, what kind you guys going now?
I'm sorry?
What happened to those? Did you guys change them over? You guys different kind of pie now, or just apple pie?
We have it's called a custard pie.
What kind of custard?
Huh?
Is it like orange custard, lemon custard, or
No, it's just custard.
like lemon? What's
No.
the flavor of the custard, though?
I'm sorry?
Is it? Custard's just like, it's like Jello, you know. It's not like a flavor.
It's just plain custard. There's
But-
no other flavor with it. It's just plain custard.
It's just like egg flavored.
I'm sorry?
Like, is it like chocolate?
No, it's like a vanilla custard.
Oh, vanilla. It's vanilla.
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 It doesn't taste like vanilla. It's just a plain custard.
What color is it?
I'm sorry?
What color is the custard?
It's like a plain color? Like a what? I don't know.
Like
a clear, like yellow color?
yellow?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That dude was getting frustrated.
You didn't know what color it was.
I got a whole string out.
Whoa, here.
It's just custard, man.
Yeah.
General
That's a
custard.
nice string. My work here is done. I gotta get out of here because of the meter, but
All right, bye, Cedar.
that's looking good. When I'm back here again, I'll try to fix some more.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, have a good day, guys. Thanks for the phones.
Oh yeah, tell Freddie.
Hey,
or
you
or
got
tell
Freddie's
Freddie to
phone,
call
right?
us.
You got Freddie's phone?
Tell Freddie to call. Tell us some of the production in. Yeah. All right. So let's get. It's Christmas.
It's like the dude is getting all frustrated because you're like asking all these really stupid questions, and it's like it's General Custard.
What General Custard?
No, he didn't say that, but
Well,
that
custard
would've
is
been
like
pretty-
Jello. It's true. It's not a flavor. You go lemon custard, vanilla custard, other stuff like that. You can just have custard. It's vanilla flavored or sugar flavored, I guess, or something. You have to have a flavor where they can't just have no flavor.
Well, you know, speaking from a cook-like perspective, it's almost always vanilla. If it's not anything, it's going to be a vanilla. There we go. Should we? Oh, that's better. Oh no, the color looks weird, man. It looks really weird. Bizarre. It looks bizarre. But you are lit up rather nicely.
All right. So what else happened in this last week, Danny? Anything exciting? Anything else exciting?
Oh, they launched the Mars probe, Curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah, they launched the Mars probe. A couple weeks ago, Russia launched a probe. There we go. A couple weeks ago, Russia launched a probe, and it was called the Grunt.
Yeah.
And GRUNT or whatever was an acronym for, you know, gyro, blah, 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 blah. But the Grunt mission was supposed to have landed on one of Mars' moons, Phobos, right? The bigger of the two. And it was wild. I watched the video. It's wild.
It's the lights. See? Oh.
It's wild. That's wild. So, oh yeah, there you go. So anyway,
Yeah.
so Russia launches this probe, and it's supposed to go to Mars and orbit and land on one of the moons, right, Phobos, and then take samples and send the samples back.
I'm listening. I'm gonna try for the regular lights.
Okay. So anyway, so it's supposed to. Oh, this is awesome.
It's Christmas. It's the holidays. Look. Whoa. Yeah. See all the and it does tracers. Tracers. Whoa. Look at that. Yeah. Look at the tracers. Phobos.
So anyway, so it's supposed to land on the Russian Okay, I'm all distracted here. So it was supposed to land on this moon, and it was wild because I watched the video that kind of basically shows what this little probe does, and it had all these maneuvers. It maneuvered this way, and it maneuvered that way, and it did this, and it did that. It had tons and tons of complicated maneuvers that it did just to get to Phobos. And then when it gets to Mars, it does all these complicated orbital changes to get to orbit in the right orbit. And it was insane. All this, it was so complicated. It was just crazy how complicated it was. And the thing failed. Almost every single one of Russia's probes to Mars has failed. Almost every single one. Out of like 20 or something that they've sent to Mars, 2 have been successful. I'm not kidding. I'm not really exaggerating either. I could be off by, 1 or 2 this way or that way, but like almost every single one of their Mars craft has failed, whether it be an orbiter or a lander. Almost every single one. Their ones to Venus were successful. Their one to Mercury was successful. They've got one that they've sent a bunch to the moon. They were successful. Well, some of them. But this one just utterly failed. Meanwhile, NASA launches the Curiosity probe. It went perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. In fact, the way it works is you send this big old rocket up ahead, and then you point it at exactly the spot where it's supposed to go, where Mars is going to be when it gets there in 8 months.
Yeah.
Right? And you point it, and they pointed it so accurately, it's not going to need correction thrusters, right? Because you got to do correction thrusters to fine-tune exactly where it's going to be, because it's got to be exactly in the place where they want it to be. Exactly. So they did a really good job, and it's not complicated. It's not complicated. It's not doing all these twists and turns and moves and all this kind of stupid dumbass crap that the Russian probe was doing. All these suborbital changes and orientations and dropping this piece of extra pylon stuff. Just yeah. Do I sound annoyed?
It didn't work. You want space to work better. Spacecraft to work better.
Well, no, it just makes me sad. The Russians, they make this overly complicated thing, and of course it fails.
Yeah, the Russians can't do anything right.
Yeah. Well, they can, but not very often.
Only one out of 25 times.
Something. It's a poor track record. I kind of think they should just not bother sending anything to Mars, because so many of their things have failed. What the hell are you doing?
Let's throw stuff back here.
Great books.
Yeah, that's we have all these lights going now. I'm gonna turn back on the regular lights. You gotta talk about some more science stuff, Dan. Oh, he's moving things around now. I'm gonna go. Oh, yeah. We'll turn. We gotta mess with the set. These lights for the holiday time lights. You can check out the other lights in the box too, and if the other ones work too. Maybe we should get into the other box. Oh, here, you wanna go turn the outside light, Dan?
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go turn on the other light, and then we'll get it there. Let's call some other McDonald's, I guess. Mill Hall and McDonald's. Oh yeah, now you can't even see those. You can barely tell that they're lit up now.
Meh. Ooh, like that. So anyway, this Curiosity thing is gonna get.
At McDonald's?
Yes, it is.
You guys have those pumpkin pies?
We have custard pies
Custard.
and apple.
You guys gonna get those pumpkin pies back at all?
No, not until next Halloween.
Oh, okay. What's in the custard pie?
I don't know. It's kind of like a vanilla pudding. It kind of tastes like a birthday cake.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks. Bye.
See, that was that guy.
Have you actually tried one?
No.
They're really sweet.
You tried it?
Yeah. I had to try one. You call McDonald's. We've got holiday pie with custard. This guy yawns. Yeah, look at that. Look, he yawns.
A computer monitor becomes an extension of our code.
We act like it's not true, but it is.
But it is.
You start to realize.
You start to realize.
It becomes harder and harder to function.
YDHWM, YDHWM, every night, 11:30 p.m.
I wonder what program Robert used. He used X to do this?
YDHWM, every night, 11:30 p.m.
Is that what he told you? He used X?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Oh.
It's dark in here.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, so they launched the Curiosity thing, probe that went off with a hitch. Curiosity has like 3 or 4 absolute firsts that they've never done before on Mars, ever.
Yeah.
First of all, they're going to be doing what is called a sky crane. And this is where the aeroshell gets into the atmosphere, the bottom drops out, and then this little crab-like thing that looks like a tortoise shell, but with. Oh, you know that those play bars. It's a dome, but it's got the bars that are in like all these triangles and stuff, and you can crawl on top. You ever seen those?
Yep.
Okay, that's what this thing looks like. And inside the underneath part is the probe itself, is the Curiosity thing. And around the bottom of this aeroshell are these retro rockets. And so that drops down, and it lowers down to the ground, near the ground, above the ground, right? It lowers itself down with the retro rockets, and it hovers, right, with the rockets, like that. And then it has this tether that lowers the probe down onto the ground, until it touches the wheels. And as soon as it does that, the little tether goes tick, 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 right? They have explosive bolts, and it goes tick, tick, tick. And then the shell goes, and it flies off in a far distant direction. And and that's called the sky crane, where it literally, the retro rockets hold it in position at just the right distance from the ground, and then it lowers the probe onto the ground. The tether is cut, and the thing flies away, and then the probe is on the ground, nice and soft. Now,
wow.
Yeah, they've never done this before. This is a first. And it could fail. That would be a problem, because the probe is another first. It's nuclear powered, right? I'm trying to think. I think the Viking probes were nuclear powered. I'm pretty sure. They didn't do anything. It might have been batteries. I don't know. I haven't done enough research, or if I have, I don't remember. But they just landed, and they had the scoops, and they dug stuff, and that was in the 70s. But this probe, it's got a nuclear tail that uses a radioactive element that stays real hot, and it turns a little generator. And the heat's good because the heat keeps the computer components warm too, because they got to be warm enough to function. So this thing is nuclear powered, and it rolls around. It's as big as a very, very small car, like a Cooper Mini.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about that big. Big old wheels. It's like a doom buggy, actually. That would be more consistent. And it weighs half a ton. So this sky crane is lowering this really heavy vehicle that has a nuclear engine on it. It's got a big old scoop. It's got a big old hammerhead arm that comes out. And on the arm are all these like probes and grinders and other tools that it can go up to a rock, and it could dig a hole or drill into a rock or something like that. And a little proton mass spectrometer where it just goes up close to the rock and takes close-up, super close-up microscopic pictures. And more importantly, it's got a laser.
Yeah.
It's got a cutting laser on it, where the laser goes bzz, 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 and it cuts a little hole into the side of the rock, so that the little probe analyzer arm can go up and look at the hole. Because the whole idea, right? Mars has been sitting around for 1 billion
Everything
years.
on Mars looks like it's been burned by a laser.
Well,
That's what they're going to find out. They keep burning stuff with lasers and then looking at it after.
well, the Martians. The Martians get pissed off because we got like a nuclear truck rolling around, semi-autonomous, right? It's got a little camera on the very bottom so it can avoid rocks and sand and other obstacles. Little, Russian, or not Russian. It can avoid all of the broken Russian spacecraft that failed.
Are there a bunch of them on Mars now?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Like I said.
How many spacecrafts are on Mars now?
Oh, 2 or 3 dozen. Easily.
everywhere?
Easily 2 or 3 dozen.
So they make it to Mars, but they don't make it back.
Well, they're not meant to come back.
Oh.
They want to do a sample return, though. They want to do a thing that lands, takes a scoop of the sand or digs or drills or whatever, gets in there and takes a big old sample and then puts it into a dish container, seals it up real good.
That's never happened?
No.
Nobody?
Oh, they want to do it, but not only do you got to successfully land your probe, you got to successfully have the launcher, the little thing on top, leave Mars.
Is there lower gravity on Mars than the Earth?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's about half.
What about the moon?
The moon, 1/6.
Oh. So what about Venus?
Venus, identical.
We never sent anything to Venus?
Oh yeah, Russia.
No, Russia did that too?
America had one successful probe that we had float down into the atmosphere, and it had a sniffer on it that basically took samples of the atmosphere. That's how we know what the atmosphere is like at different layers, what the pressure is. And Russia landed 2 landers called Venera 1 and Venera 2. Like the disease.
So it's sending radio signals?
Yeah, and we had one called Magellan that was, I think it's Magellan. Yeah, that orbited Venus. It orbited Venus, and it took highly detailed topographic radar images, meaning the radar images were made at angles, and so you could see the terrain. So we have a topological map of Venus.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
like a relief map.
It's sending stuff from the radio? Is that how it gets all from Mars? So it sends stuff to Mars, and then the things are sending radio signals back to us?
Yeah, it sends that.
Those radio signals go that far, huh?
Well, it's like a flashlight. Radio waves are just like regular light waves. They're just a little longer, or a lot longer.
I guess you can see if you can see Mars, huh?
Yeah, and if you could see in the radio spectrum, the sun would glow really brightly, and the Earth would glow brighter than the sun in radio waves. In the different frequencies, it would glow way brighter. If there were aliens, if there were aliens 40 light years away now, maybe 60 now, right? If their eyesight saw radio waves, just like our eyes see invisible light, if they could see in radio waves, our sun would be glowing super bright, super bright. It wouldn't be our sun, it'd be the Earth. Because the Earth, every nation has thousands and thousands and thousands, not every single nation, of course, but every nation has thousands and thousands of radio towers, right? Television towers. And they all give off variations of frequencies of radio waves.
Mm-hmm.
UHF, ultra high frequency. VHF, very high frequency.
Is that really what it stands for?
Yeah.
Ultra and very?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And ultra is even a higher
frequency. What about really?
That would be RRF. But RF, you have RF devices, your little cars, those little wireless cars that you do, that's a radio frequency.
RC.
Mm-hmm. RC cars, radio controlled. Remote controlled, actually, RC. But they're radio things. Television signals, radio signals, all the police bands, the fire bands, the the emergency bands, all those, it's all radio waves. So ever since radio started, which was in the 1920s, 1910, 1920, when they started giving out radios, doing radios, people were buying radios, sitting around listening to the radio, right? 1920, that's like 90 years ago. So that signal goes out into space. It goes in every direction. Not only does it go to anyone with an antenna, but it goes out into space. So anything that is 90 light years away, because it takes light a year to travel that far.
Yeah.
It's, I think it's 10 trillion miles. I think it's close to that. Anyway, any planet, if there are life forms that can pick up radio waves within 90 light years, we would just be loud. We'd be really bright and loud. We would start shining to them in the radio wave spectrum. And not just one wavelength, but all of them, because they're all filled up. And that's, Carl Sagan wrote a book called Contact. And
with Jodie Foster?
Yeah. Yeah, I read the book and then watched the movie, and both of them were well done.
Yeah.
And of course, the movie didn't follow all the details in the book, but it followed the book quite well. And a lot of the dialogue was the same.
She's
and all
looking
that.
for a dead father through radio waves?
No. No, but the aliens speak to her, and the one alien that talks to her looks just like her dad, and so it trips her out.
I'm getting a personal phone call.
Well, go ahead and pick it up. Maybe I'll just keep talking, because we got 8 minutes left on the program. So I'll talk to you while Kenny's having a personal moment with his phone. Making an appointment. So anyway, the ending of the book is significantly different than the ending of the movie. The ending of the book is cool. Very cool. And it messes with you a little bit. It's a wonderful twist. It's a big twist. It's a huge circular twist. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Yeah. So anyway, Curiosity is going to land in a huge, massive crater, and the crater is the crater is this giant crater, and so the spots that they picked for this rover to land, they had like 3 or 4 different locations they were looking at. And of course, they want to pick a spot where the ground is really interesting, where there are really complex materials, and they're looking for clays. And clay is really important because it is usually a clay has all kinds of different minerals, and clays are made where lakes used to be, lakes and oceans and rivers. So this probe, Curiosity, is landing in an ancient lake bed that was like 2 billion years ago. There was a lake there.
Yeah.
And there was all kinds of activity and stuff. And so what happened is a big meteorite hit Mars. It was huge, left a massive crater, and then over 1 billion years, water formed in it, and rivers and streams, and all kinds of clays were deposited into it. And where water is, life could be as well. So that was the idea. So the different perspective spots they were looking at, this was one of them, and any of the 4 or 5 that I was looking at, and the way they described what kind of stuff is there, they all looked good.
Yeah.
The only tricky part really is boulders, right? Because you're having the probe land on what needs to be a really smooth, level area. Because it's got this radar, it's got this Doppler radar where the shell that hovers over the ground, right, it's going to be reading the ground. And if you've got this big crack in the ground, it's going to confuse it. And so it needs to be landing over a very flat spot with no rocks, because it'll confuse the rocks and and the landing spot. You want a very, very smooth area. And the rover is going to be driving around on Mars for the next 10 years, maybe 20. If the wheels last, right, the axles and all that, if the mechanical parts on it last, it'll be driving around for years and years and years. The Opportunity and Spirit rovers, they were funded for 6 months, and they've been driving around for 5 years now.
Whoa!
One of them just it got stuck. It couldn't move anymore. It got stuck in a sand pit, right? Because the sand is really fine and silty, and it can't get out.
Yeah.
It was dragging one wheel anyway. One wheel failed out of the 6. And so it was dragging this wheel, and you could see this drag line everywhere it went. So it was not real happy to begin with. And then it got stuck, and then these little rovers are solar powered. And so they would shut down for half of the year because the sun would be too low on the horizon to give the solar panels enough energy to heat the components, to warm up the components, and move around on the surface. And not only that, is Mars is dusty. There's dust blowing all over the place. And so the dust covers the solar panels, and so they become less efficient.
You gotta get some wipers.
You'd think, right?
Yeah.
You'd think they would put a little, or little puff things where they go poof, right?
Yeah.
Where you could blow off the dust. One of the rovers, it was amazing, one of the rovers was cleaned by a dust devil. You know what a dust devil is?
Yeah, so on purpose, or they're like, oh, there's a dust devil, they drove it into it, or
No, random. It's a little tiny whirlwind, little mini one.
And started working again?
Yeah, it blew over the top of it, and the wind blew off all the dust on the surface, and it doubled its trouble. Yeah.
It wasn't working before.
Double trouble. Well, it was working. It just wasn't getting much energy.
Oh, hey, it's getting down to the end of the program. We have about 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
It happened again. We got through the show again.
Yeah.
And it's in December. You can be back next week, Dan? You gonna come back next week? On the 12th?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
The 12th. Yes. Yeah, the following Monday. What's the following Monday after
the
that?
The
19th. That's a tricky day. The 19th.
Yeah?
I got something going on. I don't remember what it is, but the 19th is something's going on. I may not be able to make it, but I'll get back to you on that one.
And then Boxing Day. What's Boxing Day in Canada?
Oh, Boxing Day. It's where you Boxing Day, there are several different theories on how that started, why it's called that.
What are you supposed to do on it, though?
Oh, you clean up all your Christmas crap, put it away.
Oh. You put
it's
it
the
in
day
boxes.
after Christmas. Yeah, you clean up all your Christmas mess. You get your boxes out or something. But no, the boxing is a different reference. It's not about putting your crap away from Christmas. It's about something else, but the reference is like in the 17 or 1800s in Britain. It's a very old British reference, and the holiday is celebrated in most of the British vassal countries like Canada, Australia, New Zealand.
It says from Canada. We're not here though. We don't do that crap. Bye everybody. It's the end of the show.
Oh man, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bye bye. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. How long can I do that? Bye bye. 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 Okay, I grow weary of this. We want to thank everyone that has helped
Thanks,
out with
viewers.
the show.
Yeah.
We want to thank you for watching the show. We are really grateful.
Thanks, La Bebe.
Thank you, La Baby.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. What is hell yeah? What is that?
It's hot dogs. Bye-bye.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, we're not there anymore. Come back and visit tomorrow night, y'all.